Hey, what's going on everybody? I am answering another email today. Jump straight into it. Today's email is from Eric McDaniel. I actually had an English teacher with the last name McDaniel, but besides that, the title of the email is Dreadlocks. Of course it's Dreadlocks. Let's start it off. Hey, I've been seriously considering growing dreadlocks for about a week now, and I stumbled into your videos. They're great, by the way. I've watched a good amount and subscribed. Love the content. Thank you so much for subscribing. I'm looking for someone experienced to answer a few questions. I'm glad that you think I'm experienced. I believe I'm experienced. I've had my hair for almost two years. I like the undercut look and plan on dyeing my tips eventually. Pretty much kind of what I have, but I consider it a high top fade, and my tips were dyed before I actually got dreadlocks. Oh, so just to answer that question right away, if you want to dye your tips and you haven't yet got dreadlocks, go ahead and dye your hair now so that you already have that process in motion, so that when your hair grows out, the tips are already going to be dyed, so you don't have to go through the struggle of actually dip dyeing them and everything like that. Me personally, I just dyed it before I got dreadlocks, and it wasn't even in the plan. It just worked out that way, and I like the way it looks. Just a little heads up, if you want to do that the easy way, you can dye it now and then dread it up, and then it'll eventually be the tips. But on to the rest. I'm biracial too, so he's biracial like me, but my hair is fairly smooth with very loose curls. I started trying the towel run method, and it's given me a lot more curls, but I don't think it's on the right path. My hair is only 2 inches at its longest right now, and it's short on the sides and the back. I'm scared if I start too short, it will look funny. Should I grow it out for a while before starting to dread it, or start now and grow the dreads out? I'm also wondering if it's worth it to continue the undercut look and grow out the sides long down the road, if I want to, or to grow everything out and shave it later. Okay, so his hair is 2 inches and it's short on the sides. The way I started out with the high top fade, and then I dreaded up the hair. So that is a good way to start. If you want to start high top dreads, don't dread the whole hair, because you're going to waste your time on the dreads around the side and then end up getting a fade, and then it might be uneven, to tell you the truth, because some of the dreads might lay along the line of the fade where it's actually going to go, and then they're like, it just might mess things up. So if you establish where your hair is going to be already, and you get the high top fade, and then you go ahead and dread it up, then you're perfect, you're good to go. So start the fade first and then get dreads. That's the process. There's that question. And he's scared that if he starts too short, it will look funny. Everyone goes through that funny looking stage, or they say the ugly stage. I don't really consider it an ugly stage or a weird stage. You just got to accept it for what it is. If you want, just wear a hat or a beanie and just go through that stage like that. For a long time, I'd always wear a hat or a beanie. I'd go to work with a beanie because they allowed me to do that, and that's what I did. So if you want to, just do that, and then the process, I believe that the locks lock up quicker if they're shorter, and it'd be a lot to work with if you have long hair and you're trying to dread it up. So start with short hair. And if you want to continue the undercut look or the high top fade or the fade, just start with the fade. Yeah, like what I said, start with the fade and then get the dreadlocks, and start with the dreadlocks short so that they can grow and lock up quicker, and so you don't have to mess with long hair and try to get dreadlocks that way. So don't do that, but it's all personal preference. What you want to do, when you want to do it, all up to you. But if you want to take my advice, that's great. Thank you, Eric, for sending me an email, and I got to answer that for you. Hopefully you watched this and you got the answer, and if anybody else is watching this, they got an answer from it. That's good. If you guys want to ask questions, you can always hit up my email, Snapchat, or Instagram. I'll definitely answer it on video, or I'll just type back to you, but I definitely like answering on video better because I can explain myself better and get the word across better. So if you guys want to do that, hit me up and I'll definitely answer it for you. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys loved it, give it a thumbs up, and comment down below if you guys want to see anything else. Also subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next time.